Right now, a couple of spots at the Mission in San Miguel are covered in graffiti. KSBY News reporter Alexa Bertola looks into when this happened and how it can be removed.
The exterior of Mission San Miguel was graffitied back in December. But being that it's a historic landmark, it's not a quick fix, like typical graffiti that we also saw around town up until this past weekend.
Graffiti is scrawled on Mission San Miguel. A vandal spray painted the courtyard in the back of the National Historical Landmark with big letters that visitors cannot miss. We blurred the video.
It's just kind of like blatant disrespect to not only the church, but to the community as well.
Founded in 1797, Mission San Miguel has been an important part of Central Coast history for more than 200 years.
It's a very small town. We're proud of our town, so we hate to see people deface community property, especially historical property like the Mission. So the Mission was the most devastating, in my opinion.
Back in December, just under a dozen spots were hit by a tagger, including a handful of historical sites like the first fire station and the old jail. The San Miguel Firefighters Association says the San Luis Obispo Graffiti Task Force wasn't able to make it out, so the association got to work this past weekend.
We were able to just simply spray paint over. We contacted the property owners. For the most part, they were very receptive to our efforts.
It cost the association just under $1,000 in materials and equipment. As for the Mission, it'll take more work to return it to how it once was.
We can't just simply paint over the adobe and the plaster that's been applied to the adobe. It would cause the adobe to degrade over time.
The Archdiocese is currently working with its insurance company for a restoration project involving preservationists.
In order to remove as much of the paint as possible, and then also color match what the previous makeup of the architecture looked like.
The sheriff's office says they've identified a suspect and that the case is still under investigation.
The sheriff's office says it's determined that the graffiti is not gang related and it's also not associated with a hate crime. In San Miguel, Alexa Bertola, KSBY News.
The suspect in this case will face vandalism charges.